What's going on, guys? Something horrible just happened at Bionano Genomics. If you are holding shares of BNG, I don't understand why you're still holding shares of Bionano Genomics. Okay, I want to show you guys what just happened. I don't know why this is legal. I mean, if you guys think this is legal or if you think it's illegal, let me know in the comment section. If you are still holding shares of BNG or buying shares of BNG, let me know in the comment section why you think what just happened, why you think this is legal. Let me know in the comment section. Now, before we continue, shares of Bionano Genomics closed red today. Okay, this is the second consecutive week of BNGO closing red, and I think there is a high chance that next week is also going to be red. Okay, why? Because the stock split is possibly going to happen next week, perhaps before the market opens on Monday. Now, the CEO of Bionano Genomics made a filing, or the company made a filing today, not the CEO. And you guys can see a couple of Form 4 filings. And what just happened is Bionano Genomics just filed Form 8K, where they explained, to the SEC about the shareholders meeting and how many votes came in and the result of the vote. And this form, I was shocked when I opened this file. Okay, the level of manipulation going on right now is unbelievable. I have never seen such a thing before in my life. Okay, since I started to go deep into fundamental analysis of stocks, and my patrons they know I cover a lot of stocks. Okay, now take a look at this. First of all, Bionano Genomics, let's first of all take a look at the bullish parts. There's one bullish part in this, which happened on the 14th of this month, June 14th. That is Hannah Mamushka. She is one of the directors at Bionano Genomics. She bought about 65,789 shares of Bionano Genomics at $0.76, about 76 cents, which of course is going to be like putting $50,000 to work. But the thing is, after she, made this filing of, purchasing more shares of the company, which of course is the same date that, the meeting was going on, take a look at what Bionano Genomics did today. They made all these filings today, and I want to go through them one by one. Now, this is Bionano Genomics CEO way of, appreciating the board of directors of making sure that everything goes as, went as planned, as he wants it to go. Now, this guy is a director, Ludra Albert. He was granted 250,000 shares of Bionano Genomics. So let's take a look at them one by one. Now, this is the second one, and this person is also a director, Mamushka Hannah, somebody that just purchased 2 days ago 50,000 shares of the company. She's a director. She has been granted 250,000 shares of Bionano Genomics, okay, at 74 cents. And then it goes on. The third one, just for the record, okay, I'm going to open all of them. This is Lindney Yvonne. She was also granted 250,000 shares of Bionano Genomics. And then the fourth one, okay, this is also Rajkovic Alexander, granted 250,000 shares, also a director, board of director. Okay, and then we have the fifth one. This person is Wong Vincent Jong Fai, also a director, granted 250,000 shares of Bionano Genomics. And then on this is Vuiri Christina, okay, also a director, 250,000 shares of Bionano Genomics. And then the second to the last person, this is Tuome Christopher J, also a director, 250,000 shares of Bionano Genomics. And then we have the last but not the least, okay, the chairman himself, okay, the guy that made everything to be possible, okay, the guy that made sure that all your votes were thrown to trash. This guy, David Baker L, okay, he is the chairman of board of directors at Bionano Genomics. He was also granted 250,000 shares of the company. Okay, this is a way of Bionano Genomics CEO Dr. Eric Homlin, literally a way of him saying thank you for listening to me, for making sure my my whatever I want to happen at BNGO is happening, or how should I put it. Now, This is the form 8K that Bionano Genomics just filed, okay, a couple of not up to 2 hours ago, I think. So if you go down, I want to show you something that is going to blow your mind. So here we are, submission of matters to a vote of securities. If you guys take a look at this, you can see 306 million shares of the company's common stock were outstanding and entitled to vote at the annual meeting, and 1 share of Series A preferred stock outstanding. That 1 share is what destroyed everything that you guys voted against. Okay, that 1 share Series A preferred stock is what made sure that BNGO CEO got what he wants. If you guys remember correctly, couple of weeks ago, Bionano Genomics stock was trading above $1, but something happened. Okay, let's take a look at 6 months ago, when BNGO was trading somewhere around here, around 13th of April, like 2 months ago. BNGO was trading around $1.16, but something happened that dragged the share price of BNGO all the way to about 75 cents, about 70 cents, okay, on the 21st. And since then, the share price of the company has refused to move above that level. I want to show you guys what happened on the 13th of April, okay? Let's go to Google. April 13, 2023. Bionano Genomics news, and this news was shared by, I think, Seeking Alpha or so. I hope I'm going to find that news. If not, I'm going to just Bionano Genomics entered into a purchase agreement with, yeah, this is the news right here on Market Watch. 14th of April, from 8K, Bionano Genomics went into agreement with the chairman of the board of directors, and this agreement is literally, you know, Bionano Genomics giving the guy a voting power. Okay, you guys can see the disclosure include in item 1, yada yada, not this one, material rights of security holders. On that day, that was when Bionano Genomics, it's either I go through Bionano Genomics SEC filing. Let me quickly go into BNGO SEC filing on the 14th of April and bring out that, you know, document where the SEC filing where Bionano Genomics gave that voting right. So here it is, pre-14A, 14th of April. Let's take a look at that. So this document is like 71 pages, and on that 71 pages, Series A, let me see if I can find it. Hopefully Series A preferred stock outstanding, because they gave David Baker or whatever it is his name is, who can vote at annual meeting. I'm just going to look for his name, the chairman of the board of directors. Okay, so hopefully I'm going to find it. Normally I was supposed to prepare this for you guys, but you know, unfortunately the time is against me. I couldn't. So chairman board of director 105, David Baker. It's not on this page. I think it's the second filing from 8K. I think it's this form right here. Hopefully this is the form. So that is of course why David. So look at that. Entry into a material definitive agreement with David Baker, the chairman of the company board of directors, pursuant to which the company agreed to issue and sell 1 share. So this is it, guys. 1 share of the company's newly designated Series A preferred stock per value, you guys can see right here, to purchaser for a purchase price of $100. The closing of the sale and yada yada, you guys can see April 13th. So with this share, 1 share of the company that, you know, the CEO granted, look at that, 3 billion votes. The share of Series A preferred will have 3 billion, not million, guys, 3 billion votes, but has the right to vote only on any reverse stock split proposal, and until such time as a reverse stock split proposal is approved by the stockholders, and will have no voting right except with respect to a reverse stock split proposal. I mean, this right here, I made a video about it, that, you know, the reverse stock split is going to happen. And I want to show you guys what happened. Okay, if you now take a look at the results of the Form 8K that BNGO just filed, okay, today, take a look at this. So we have proposal 1, election of directors. Okay, look at this. Excuse me. Broker non-votes. These are just millions of votes. Okay, millions of votes. Votes withheld 19 million. I don't know the meaning of these votes withheld. I understand what they mean by withheld. I know maybe votes cancelled. I don't know. Votes for 37. I hope this is against. Okay, maybe they want to say vote against. So votes for 37 million. This one is for Albert Lodera. Vote withheld 19 million. Now, and so on. Okay, so these guys won in a nutshell. Okay, broker non-vote 85 million, 85 million, 85 million. All these votes didn't, all this voting power or voters didn't vote, or how should you say it? Now, if you go to the second one, approval. The second one, approval on an advisory basis of the compensation of the company's named executive officer. Okay, this is where they compensate all the executive officers, and I expect, in my opinion, I think this vote was rigged. Okay, now vote against 25.6 million, vote for 28.9 million. Look at that. Abstentions 1.8 million. Why is there abstentions? I don't know why. I don't know why this vote. Probably this vote is for this vote right here. I don't understand this. Broker non-vote 85. Look at that, 85 million again. Okay, now if you go down, and this one right here, you guys can see the difference of where the voters, retail investors, institutional investors that voted. You can see that they are for on this right here. This is the only proposal that I think got the real votes. Look at that. Vote for. This is the proposal of keeping this company right here as independent registered public accounting firm, the proposal number 3. And you guys can see votes for 123 million people voted for it against 14 million. Meanwhile, look at this one right here, 28 million voted for 25 million. Why do we have such a large number voting for this proposal? 128 million. And then if you come here, broker non-vote, nothing. Look at that. But if you come here, you just see 37 million, 28 million, 123 million votes for. This is shocking. Now, this is what blew my mind. I'm losing my voice. This one right here is what blew my mind. Proposal number 4. Approval of a series of alternate amendment to the company's amended and restated certificate of incorporation. This is where the reverse stock split is. And if you guys remember correctly, on the 13th or on the 14th of April, Bionano Genomics gave 3 billion shares to the chairman of the board of directors, David Baker, L. Baker. Look at these guys. Vote for 2 billion votes for. Vote against 1 billion. Abstentions 936,000. Broker non-vote 0. Look at that, guys. Look at that. 2 billion votes for. Now, I don't know how they did it. I don't know if this is legal. I don't know how even this vote was. I don't understand. Let me know in the comment section, please. What do you think about this, guys? Is this legal? Is this even possible? Now, if you remember correctly, including, look at that, the final voting results, including 3 billion votes represented by the share of Series A preferred stock voted in the same proportion as the vote cast by shares of common stock on proposal 4 are as follows. So this 3 billion, represented by David L. Baker. I don't know who gave the CEO of Bionano Genomics that genius idea to give all of a sudden from nowhere 3 billion voting rights to the board of directors chairman, so that everything can go as he wants it to go. This is shocking, guys. Proposal number 5, back to million. Vote for 91 million, vote against 48 million. So everything went his way. how he wanted it to be. And then after all this voting, after everything went, after all these board of directors did everything he wants them to do, guess what he did? He gave them stock option. Okay, look at that, stock option, 250,000, 250,000, all the directors of the board, 250,000 shares of the company. What's going on with the share price of the company today? It went down -4%, and year to date is down massively from 1.44. After on April, that is when we broke that $1 after they gave 3 billion shares of the company voting rights to the board of directors chairman David L. Baker. That is when BNGO came down, and since then the share price of the company has been like this. So after that, reverse stock split is official. We don't know if it's going to be 10-for-1 or so. I made a on Twitter. I made a poll on Twitter. Let me see. I made a poll on Twitter, and where I am presently asking my followers what they think it's going to be. If it's going to be 5-for-1 or 10-for-1, and so far people are suggesting that it's going to be 10-for-1. So what you have to do is, if that thing is going to happen on Monday, you have to just multiply 71 cents by 10. Okay, that is what the share price of BNG is going to possibly jump to if it's going to happen before the market opens on Monday. So you should expect the share price of BNG to jump times 10. Okay, so and of course it's going to mean that will equally mean BNGO is not going to be delisted by Nasdaq anymore. But if short sellers comes in and short the share price of the company down, and it gets back down to $1 and below, and it stays there for 30 consecutive trading days, they are going to receive another notice from Nasdaq. So what you guys should expect next week is BNGO will possibly announce that the reverse stock split has happened. It's going to be 10-to-1. That one is possible. And another one is BNG is going to, after the reverse stock split, they are going to make another press release. They are going to do up another press release that the Nasdaq has sent them a letter that there's no more risk of being delisted, yada yada, which of course is going to sound like a good news. So those two things are possible next week. Yeah, I think that's it. For those of you that are down massively year to date, if you want to see what I'm doing with my patrons, we are up massively, about 700%. I am up year to date about 700%. If you want to ride some stocks with us, become a member of my group. It costs about $10 per month. Okay, it used to be $1, but I think I'm going to keep it at $10 for now. Please remember to smash the like button before you leave, and subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. Of course, I'm still going to be making video about other companies, but I'm still waiting. Okay, first I want my patrons to benefit from all this bull market that we are right now, to benefit from that, and then all the stocks that I have been sharing with them, later we're going to be talking about it on this channel. So see you guys in the next one. I'm your boy Dio. This is Frontline. Ciao ciao.